Dangers of social media. Social platforms are changing the way people think worldwide. However, minors are the group most affected today. They are exposed to a variety of things that children their age shouldn't have to encounter because it could lead to terrible consequences. Children are being pressured by the media to look and act a certain way, overall bringing many dangers to the lives of these children. It's crazy to think that although social platforms serve many positive purposes, it's also one of the most negative impacts in our society today. To start, most people on social media are targeted by trolls and stalkers, regardless of what their age is. What makes the situation dangerous is that no one knows who's behind the screen. Minors are exposed to stalkers. These people are capable of anything, including stealing information and identity theft. Children are not always capable of determining whether the information that they put out there could be dangerous for them. For example, by simply stating what school they go to or what locations they like to shop at, a stalker is able to piece these things together and figure out where the child lives or where the child is from. With private information posted like an address or an age, they become an area of interest for a stalker. Children tend to update their status all the time and stalkers look for these clues of weaknesses and immaturity to evaluate their victims and see what clues they can use to attack. These people are known as cyber predators. They abuse the innocent of these children and they lure them into dangerous personal encounters or they even take advantage of their trust. The predators will prey on their victims in chat rooms on websites, on video game sites, or even by commenting on their posts. Let's play pretend is a common and healthy part of online gaming and interaction, but predators can use it as a hook to pull children in. This is alarming because a lot of parents are not aware of how dangerous social media platforms are and how regulating what their child posts is truly detrimental. Second, another danger of social media at a young age would be cyberbullying. Bullying in itself is hard enough, but let alone cyberbullying, where a victim can't even confront his or her aggressor. There are countless of examples of children who have died due to the repercussions of social media. Minors are exposed to online bullying that could lead to serious matters such as self-harm or even suicide. Many people leave hate comments under videos, pictures, etc. Some children even experience bullying at their own schools because bullying use backlash to attack these children, and their classmates can use this backlash to attack the children in the school. Sometimes the hate is too much and children don't have anywhere to escape, and the easiest thing for them to do is self-harm. It's truly the only way for them to bear the pain. Another result of online bullying are the high rates of anxiety, depression, and lack of sleep, or even disorders like anorexia or bulimia. For example, if a child is a bit overweight and they start receiving negative comments about their weight online, they may fall into eating disorders. They are more susceptible to them. When people are discontent with their weight or their body, binging and purging or simply not eating at all could be their way out. It's hard to receive criticism from people that you don't know, but the ratio of bullying online is much greater than real life, and it truly could impact the person. The problem is that most children don't speak up about this. Parents are not always aware of what's going on with their children, and many parents don't really understand how comments can impact their children, which could become a problem because they don't know how to help them out. We grew up in different times, and parents back then did not have the technology that children do now. Therefore, many kids cannot receive the help that they need. Online threats is another danger that affects people at a young age. Children don't have the mental capacity of deciding when things go too far. These young victims tend to fall under traps of people who want to hurt them. It's critical to understand the signs of cyberbullying because it greatly impacts the young individual. Kids who are cyberbullied are more likely to use alcohol, drugs, experience in-person bullying, be unwilling to attend school, receive poor grades, have lower self-esteem, have health problems, and in extreme cases, suicide, like I mentioned earlier. According to PACE.org, just like face-to-face bullying, both boys and girls participate in online bullying. Boys tend to bully by texting sexually natured messages or by threatening others with fighting or hurting somebody. However, girls more often spread rumors, tell secrets, they make fun of others, or exclude them altogether through texting or on social media. And you can only imagine how much worse it is when your bullies are also your classmates. So not only are these children exposed to random adults looking for personal information and even pictures, but they are exposed to other children aggressors that are attacking either sexually or with negative comments. When children present revealing information, they are slowly exposing themselves to trafficking as well. You never know who may be behind that screen and what they will do with the classified information that these children provide to them. Nowadays, it's so easy to sell or exchange data for other material, and that's exactly what cyberbullies do, and that's how they attack their victim, because then they use it to harass them once they have that classified information. The possibilities are endless in regards to what may happen to these minors that are in these situations, or it's truly hard to see how it will affect their future or their present. But however, it is important to understand what the dangers of social media are and how to create these preventative measures to not only help these children in these situations, but because it can ultimately save their lives in the long run. The dangers of social media are no joke, and they are happening now, so we must act now. From my works cited page, I use Cyber by Bullying Threats Prevention and Solutions, which is a online article that I found. Cyberbullying Technology by Port Arthur on PACE.org. Then I have Cyberbullying and Cyber Threats to Young People, the Nonprofit Risk Management Center on nonprofitrisk.org. Then I have Digital Threats, the Impact of Cyberbullying, Touro University Worldwide. And then I have Kaspersky, which is Internet Safety for Kids, How to Protect Your Child from the Top 7 Dangers They Face Online, and I found that on usakaspersky.com. And then I have Smart Social, which is the negative effects of social media for teens, and I found that on smartsocial.com, negative effects. And then I have Statistics by Megan Mayer Foundation at meganmayerfoundation.org/statistics.